Sunday, June 14th, Delhi Airport. A minister-ranked advisor to Bangladesh Prime Minister lands in India. No diplomatic passport, no visa. Indian immigration officials stop him for verification. He waits for about 2 hours. Then he's cleared. End of story? Not quite. Instead of continuing with his visit, Zahed Rahman turns around, boards another flight and flies back to Dhaka via Colombo. What follows is a full-blown diplomatic storm. Bangladesh summons India's envoy. Social media erupts, newspapers scream humiliation, anti-India voices call it an insult. But beneath all the outrage lies a much bigger question. Was this really a diplomatic incident? Or was it a routine security check that Bangladesh's political establishment is now trying to turn into a crisis? And Indians are asking one simple question. If Zahed Rahman is entitled to a diplomatic passport, why wasn't he traveling on one? Why was he using a personal passport? And if this was an official visit, why was there no visa? Was this an avoidable misunderstanding? Or was the drama the point all along? Before we get into what happened at Delhi Airport, let's first understand who Zahed Rahman is, because he's not just another government official. Rahman is one of Bangladesh's most prominent anti-India voices. For years, through his YouTube channel and social media platforms, he has built a reputation on attacking India and portraying it as a threat to Bangladesh. In some of his videos, he has even gone so far as to describe India as a shameless nation. Take a listen.
বিজেপি বাংলাদেশের হিন্দুদেরকে নিয়ে কথা বলছে, তার মুখ আছে, তার সেই গ্রাউন্ড আছে। একটা আপাদমস্তক সাম্প্রদায়িক যারা কথায় কথায় হেট স্পিচ দিয়ে বেড়ান আমাদের, মানে তার দেশের সংখ্যালঘু, শুধু মুসলিম না, খ্রিস্টান এবং আমি বলেছি দলিতদেরকেও তারা মানুষ মনে করেন।
Rahman is also known for his proximity to pro-Pakistan circles and his repeated attempts to frame India as a hostile power in the Bangladeshi public imagination, which is why what happened next has attracted so much attention. Now to the controversy itself. Rahman was travelling to Delhi for a meeting linked to the Indian Ocean Rim Association, an intergovernmental grouping of countries bordering the Indian Ocean. On the face of it, this was an official visit, but there was one problem. Rahman was not travelling on a diplomatic passport, nor did he have a visa. And that matters, because a minister travelling on a regular passport without a visa is subject to the same immigration verification procedures as any other traveller. In fact, the rest of the Bangladeshi delegation reportedly cleared immigration without any issues. According to Indian officials, Rahman's name appeared during routine checks because it was linked to a security-related watch list. The watch list was reportedly connected to his long history of anti-India rhetoric on social media. Officials also say he has not applied for the visa through the Indian High Commission in Dhaka. As a result, authorities had no opportunity to flag the issue beforehand or resolve it through diplomatic channels. After the verification process, Rahman was cleared, but instead of attending the event, he chose to leave India. Later, he described his decision as a form of protest. The timing of this entire ruckus has raised eyebrows. The airport episode comes at a time when Bangladesh was witnessing controversy over threats to Hindu temples and a Sanatan complex under construction in the Gaibandha district. Some analysts in Bangladesh, in fact, have even openly questioned whether the airport drama conveniently shifted attention away from those developments at the time. Whether that was the intention or not remains a matter of debate, but the question is being asked. The new Bangladesh government saw the whole incident differently, and the matter escalated quickly. Dhaka summoned India's Deputy High Commissioner in protest. Bangladesh's Foreign Ministry called the treatment of a minister-ranked official unacceptable and a breach of diplomatic norms. The incident quickly became front-page news in Bangladesh, with anti-India groups calling it a deliberate insult and some voices demanding the severing of diplomatic ties with India altogether. India had not officially commented at the time of recording this, but the position is straightforward. Standard immigration procedures were followed. The airport episode did not happen in isolation. India and Bangladesh have already been dealing with multiple points of friction. There are disputes over illegal immigrants, there are disagreements over border fencing, there is outrage over former Bangladesh Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina's continued presence in India. There are also concerns in Delhi about anti-India rhetoric emerging from sections of Bangladesh's political ecosystem, let alone Bangladesh's growing outreach to China and Pakistan ever since the new government has come to power. Now, against that backdrop, even a routine immigration check can become a diplomatic flashpoint because trust is already under strain. Well, now some are asking if India could have handled the episode better, more diplomatically. Well, every sovereign country has the right to screen, to question, verify, delay, or deny entry to foreign nationals if security concerns are there. Immigration screening is not diplomacy. It is national security. If any individual's name appears on a watch list, authorities are expected to verify, identify, and the credentials before granting them entry. That process may be inconvenient, but it is not unusual. India followed its own rules. Bangladesh summoned an envoy, and a man who spent years calling India an enemy is now the reason that the two nations are having yet another tense week.
If they had a nuclear weapon,
The old rules are breaking. Alliances are shifting.
Apologise again to the victims of the paedophile Jeffrey Epstein.
Wars are redrawing maps. Oil routes can shake economies overnight. One election in America can impact markets in Mumbai.
no tax on tips.
One move by China can alter the balance in Asia. One conflict in West Asia can hit every Indian household. This is no longer a distant story. This is our story. Your story. Because for the first time in decades, India is not watching from the sidelines. India is rising. India is negotiating. India is balancing rivals. India is building military strength. India is shaping trade routes. India is becoming central to the new global order. And yet, most global news is still told through someone else's lens. Washington's lens, Beijing's lens, London's lens. But where is India's lens? Where is the platform that explains the world from our perspective? Welcome to India's Axis, a new destination for geopolitics, strategy and power seen through India's eyes, from Neighborhood Watch to the biggest global stories that matter to you. Why tensions in the Taiwan Strait matter to India, how one move by China can affect India's security, what turmoil in Pakistan means for regional stability, how Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, Nepal, and Bhutan shape India's neighborhood, why oil choke points can hit your wallet, how wars abroad can reshape India's security. This is not noise. This is not shouting. This is not recycled headlines. This is sharp, intelligent storytelling. Daily explainers, war room analysis, strategic conversations. Because news is everywhere, but perspective is rare, and in the age of confusion, clarity is power. Axis is for the audience that wants more than headlines. The axis of global power is shifting. India is at the center of that shift. It's time the world was explained accordingly, to understand the world through India's strategic lens. Subscribe now.